to whether the Spirit of the Lord is dealing with you or not, man. Because the Lord got people that He chooses, and the Lord got people that He don't, that He put back. You understand? But everybody has an opportunity. You have an opportunity with your own mouth and with your own actions to choose whether you want to serve the Lord or whether you don't. You know? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 1. I'm just sloppy. Everyone is thirsty. I didn't mean to get that. I meant to get Jeremiah 55. It's a lot.
We was talking about some Christmas, man. This is Philemon, chapter 1, verse 1. Paul, a prisoner of Yahweh Hamashiach, and Timothy our brother, unto Philemon, our dearly beloved and fellow laborer. All right, so you a prisoner of Yahweh Shai if you are a fellow what? Laborer. You know what I'm saying? Because you locked into this commitment until he return, man. You locked into this faith until he come back home and deliver us, man. You locked into this service until you do it. We bound to the work. You know what I'm saying? We bound to serve him, man. So you ain't no way of getting out of it. Either you gonna serve him now, or you gonna serve him with everlasting shame in the kingdom, man.
Khan, this is Isaiah 60 and 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
What's that?
This is Isaiah 60 and 1.
60. I said 55.
That's what you was looking for?
That's the Spirit.
Khan.
What you looking for the top? I'm sitting there like, I'm sitting there looking, oh, I know it was 55. But it's 60.
This is Isaiah 60 and 1. He said, arise, shine, for thy light is come.
For thy light is come. What's the light? Finish that out. Finish that verse.
God, he says, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
The glory of the Lord, man. What's the glory of the Lord? What's the light? The knowledge. The things that the Lord told you to do. In the book of 1 Samuel said it is better to obey than to give sacrifice of rams, man. For it is better to obey than to give sacrifice, man. The light is the knowledge. You know? The light is knowing this truth. That's the light, man. We're witnesses of that light because of what the knowledge is the embodiment of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. It says, I have come, it says, for lo, I come in the volume of the book, man. It is written of me. Because why he gave the inspiration upon his prophets to write it.
God,
you know?
Yeah.
He inspired his prophets to write his word all through the scriptures. Go ye upon Suhu and so and speak the words of the Lord. The word of the Lord came upon Jeremiah. The word of the Lord came upon Isaiah. And he spake unto the people.
That's right.
Through the inspiration, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, the Bible was written, man.
God.
You know, and it's given, and the prophets wrote into themselves because of the reincarnation. But we can go into the second verse of Isaiah 60. Because it said, arise ye, the light is risen. The light is risen, man. We are no longer dummies and not knowing. We are no longer dummies that don't know our nationality, man. We're no longer African American, you know, or any byword that they call us, man. But the light is risen and we understand who we are. We understand the future. You know?
And what the scripture says. The scripture says, your teachers are no longer removed from you. Yeah, your faces, you shall see their face.
You shall see them, yeah.
You shall see them. You don't know them, man.
Yeah. That's the knowledge. That's the beginning stage how knowledge has been shined upon earth. When we seen our teachers, man. When we seen our teachers, it was like, this the truth.
That's right.
There's no denying it. This is the truth.
That's right, man. Hey, cause what did Yahweh Shai say? He said, my sheep hear my voice.
That's right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So when I seen our teachers, we knew.
That's right.
And we inquired of what does Jeremiah 6 and 16 say? It says, go ye in the way and ask for the old paths. When we seen our teachers, we asked for the old paths, man. What was the way that my forefathers served the Lord? I don't want to know I don't want to know the way that how they serve the Lord today. I don't want to know that way.
What's my true history?
What's my true history?
What's my true nationality?
Who am I?
My true tradition.
You ask a fucking Mexican, fucking Puerto Rican. What's the difference between y'all two? Oh, he's Mexican, I'm Puerto Rican. That's it. So what's the difference between me and this brother? our history is fucking lost, man.
That's right.
We the only ones with a lost history, man. Tell me what tribe you come from in Africa, man. If you're
Right.
so-called African American,
Right.
we don't know our history, man.
That's right, bro.
Call ourselves African American, can't even tell you where I come from. But Africa is a fucking continent, man. You tell us all the countries on that continent, you can't tell me which one you come from?
No, they can't.
Hey man, because Israel have not attained what he seeketh for, man, but the election have obtained it. Finish that.
God,
Finish that
this
sentence.
is Isaiah 60 and 2. He says, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
Darkness shall cover the earth, man. And it has for a long period of time, man. You know? Until the what? The early 60s is when the truth started coming out, like One West. That's the beginning stages of the truth, man, about Memphis, man. That was the end of the darkness, because the light started to shine upon the earth, man. Keep going.
God, he says, and gross darkness the people.
And that's the curses, man. It says, behold, ye shall grope in the noonday. What is that talking about, man? Yeah, kind of. And it's Deuteronomy 28. It said, you shall grope in the noonday.
That's right, God.
The sun is up in the noonday, but you're still groping as a blind man groping the wall, but meaning you don't know where to go. Hey, remember that Avatar movie with the blue people? He's like, you're like a baby. Don't know what to do, don't know what to go. You know? They don't know what to do, where to go, because they fucking blind, man. And that's what it goes back to. You fucking blind, man.
That's because the Heavenly Father, what he did was he put a deep sleep on the whole nation of Israel, man.
Isaiah 29, that's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? The whole nation of Israel, the Most High put a deep sleep on you, man, so that you could be made lost.
And that's the spirit, because that's why I wanted to go to the scripture when you were saying that Jake went
Yep.
out because of their pride.
God.
It is true, but hey, it's also because the Lord didn't choose you.
That's right.
The Lord did not choose you to be a soldier to him. All
That's right.
The Lord didn't call you for the higher calling. Yeah,
Right.
That's just the plain truth, man.
And he did that for a reason, man, so he could call out. You know what I'm saying? So he could call out to the elect. You know? Even though, you know, there's gonna be many called, but only a few that's gonna be chosen. Because, you know, as part of the sifting. It goes back to that sifting, man. The true men of the Lord gonna endure to the end.
That's right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna get sifted out to the side, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna stay in and endure, man, all things, man. All hard things is a good soldier, man.
Right. Cold, heat, losing shit,
losing your family,
all
You know
type
what?
of things.
your
man.
friends,
I actually thought about
your
that.
woman,
today,
everything.
man. I thought about that today. It says, deliver your body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God.
That's right.
It says, man, living sacrifice is us coming out here, you know, sacrificing our bodies, you know, because anything can happen to us, but it's also in our day-to-day life, man. Because the prophets said unto the Lord, man, we are forsaken all, man. That's a sacrifice, man. When you forsake something and give it to somebody else or someone else's behalf, that's a sacrifice, man. The prophet said, we have forsaken all, man. What shall we receive for this?
God, I
He
get
said,
that.
man, you shall sit on 12 thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel, man.
Man, I got
Everything that you lost, I will give it to you tenfold, man.
God, I got that.
Hey, Apostle Gabar said, I don't have a woman right now. And man, I don't have a woman because I gotta focus on what I gotta do, man. In the kingdom, I'll have time for that. I'll have acres of women.
Hey, you know what? Let me get that.
He said acres of women.
Hey.
You know how fucking Walmart sit on 64 acres? You're gonna have 64 acres of women, man.
Hey, let me get that. This is Matthew's Salakia 10 and
He said, acre, man. Well, whatever we forsake, that's sacrificing, man. We sacrifice our life because it says, he that shall lose his life shall find it,
that's the
man.
spirit. I got it. This is Matthew's 10 and 39. He that findeth his life shall lose it.
He that findeth his life shall lose it. So if you found your life saying, I finally found my calling, I'm meant to be this, or I'm meant to be that. Anything besides being a prophet of the Lord, what's gonna happen?
God,
You shall lose it.
he says, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
God, he that loseth his life for my sake. So for the Lord's sake, okay, when I found the truth, all right, I want to do what they doing, but let me count the cost. Let me count how many bricks I need to build this house. And I seen it, I gotta lose my life for the Lord's sake, but what I'm gonna get in return? Then I found out what I'm gonna get in return, I I wanted to do it. But when I got into it, I wanted to do it just because I love to do it, man.
Yeah.
He that loseth his life for the Lord's sake shall find it. I found my life in the truth because I love to do it.
Right, and basically that goes back to making your life a living sacrifice.
That's the whole point.
Right
We
there.
have to sacrifice our time, our women, our children.
That's right.
We have to sacrifice our job. And there's brothers that sacrifice their life. We sacrifice our entire life.
Hey, any brother that's out here in the highways and the byways, man, and it's not just any brother. I'm gonna say the brothers that's out here in truth and sincerity, man. The ones that's out here to serve the Lord, man, in truth and sincerity. The brothers that's out here that's laying their life on down on the line, man. Hey, you are making your life a living sacrifice, man. You know, I'm gonna say that, man. Cause every brother out here, man, you know, that's doing this, man, for y'all by Shimmy Shah, man. Hey, man, count it all joy, man. If you losing shit, man.
Hey, the prophets.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man, if you losing shit, man, you know, for the Lord, man, praise Yahweh Shimmy Shah, man, cause that means you in the right place. You doing the right things, man. That means you doing the right thing, man. Hey, keep on serving the Lord, man, and learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, the prophet said, I've forsaken all for thee. What shall I receive? And they said all, man. Hey, he said he took up what? Who was it? Peter and John, who was the fishermen? He said he took up them, he seen them right away. And immediately went to go serve the Lord. They like, the father like, damn.
He said straightway.
Straightway. He said,
straightway, they dropped everything and started following Yahweh Shai, man.
And you know, back then they had businesses, man. They probably had a fishery business.
They did.
Caught fish.
They
went
did.
to go set up store, cut them up, scale them all day. His father was like, damn, who gonna help me scale these fish?
They just straightway
They
dropped
left
everything.
the family business, man.
They dropped the net, tools and everything.
He said, we have forsaken all our safety, our comfort, our women, our children.
I got that too. This is Matthew 19 and 27. He says, then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore?
We have forsaken all and followed thee. You know who else do that? A characteristic of another title, a titlement that does that, man, soldier. When a soldier signed that list and he enlists in the army, hey, he had forsaken all, man. Because if he lose and the Lord give him up, his enemy is taking his children, his women, you know, and his life, and everything that he possessed.
And sometimes before that, man, you would be in a war and your wife be somewhere doing something she ain't got no business doing.
So he forsaken all, because they call them what? Jarheads, man. And that's what we need to be. We need to be spiritual jarheads, man. Our head needs to be empty and filled with whatever Yahweh Shimmy Shah want to fill it with.
That took me back to what Paul says, Slaki, in the book of I think it's 1 Corinthians 7 and 29. He said, them that have a wife, be as if you don't have one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's part of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, being that jarhead, that spiritual jarhead, man. You know, that's how the way your mind gotta be set, man, in this truth, man.
That's right.
You know? This is verse 28. He says, and Yahweh Shai said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration,
man, which means we was gonna be coming back here again, and we was gonna be doing it all over, man.
right, Khan, this is the regeneration. He says, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Man, that's the reward that we got coming. But this is I got a precept for that.
I got more to it, Slocky.
Go ahead.
He says, and every one that having forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers,
Where you at?
or mothers. This is Slakia, Matthew 19 and 29.
Okay, you're not where I'm at. Okay, cool.
He says, and every one that haveth forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mothers, or wives, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. Verse 30. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
And that goes into the kingdom translated, man.
Hey, that's not only that though either, brother.
Nah, okay, kind.
That's talking about that too.
Yeah, kind.
But hey, all the men of the Lord, man, that's forsaking their own life, man, lay their life down, you know, for Yahweh Shem Yahushua being last man in this world, man. You gonna be first, man.
Hey, that's what the scripture I just read in 1 Corinthians said. He said, I believe that the Lord sent us the apostles last, man. So yeah, the men of the Lord, we last, man. We last on the totem pole in this life, man.
Right, and that's because we forsaken this world, man. That's why. Because we forsake the things of this world, man, for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
Hey, because you know, hey, these brothers, man, they might have great careers and things of that sort, man. They might be getting good type of money and everything like that, but at the same time, we not living our life according to this world.
That's right.
That's just a defense. But we not, you know what I'm saying, like enjoying it like they enjoying it.
Bro.
We looking at it like, damn, well, we finna go help the brother out, or we finna go do this, or we gotta do that, and we got this, and we sitting down, we chilling at the crib or something. We ain't even like having a raging in spirit, man. You know, to go out, party all the time. You know what I'm saying? Have multiple women, and you know, having sex with all these women and stuff. We ain't doing that, man.
No, because we putting out the carnal man. We putting out that wicked nigga every day, man. We put off the old man and put on the new man. You know, the old man is the man of the world. You know what I'm saying? That's part of forsaking this world, man. When you put off the old man and you put on the new man, you put on the man of the Lord, man. Every day. This is a day-to-day process, man.
I say we die daily.
We die daily, man. This is a day-to-day process, man. And if you doing that day by day, chances is you're a man of the Lord, man, because you're focused. You know?
That's right!
Go ahead, brother.
This is why we last. This is the reason why we last. No matter how much money you got or how you living, because there's brothers that live in nice houses with good paying jobs. But this is why you last, you know? It's Isaiah 59 verse 15. Yeah, truth faileth. And it has semicolon, man. So truth faileth, man. Habakkuk said, oh Lord, I see the standard of the Lord. How long shalt thou not hear? How long will I see injustice or wickedness go afoot?
Oppression maketh the wise man mad.
That's right, man. So that's why we last, man, because wickedness is being broadcast as if it's good. And we the ones serving the Lord being righteous, but we look down upon. That's why we last, man.
That's right, bro.
That's why we're always gonna be last in this society.
Hey, and even with all that, we ain't even comfortable, Joe.
Yeah.
Even with the good paying job and a place to lay your head, you still not fucking comfortable.
That goes also to being last. If you was wicked, we'd be comfortable. Because, hey, man, we ain't supposed to be comfortable, man. What soldier comfortable, man?
Hey,
he in battle.
Hey,
You always, I was going to say, you always in battle, man. Even when you comfortable.
Hey, what
you
does the scripture say that a man of war?
Sleeping one eye open this shit, man.
Hey, a man of war don't take himself with the affairs of this world, man.
What's that movie?
Yeah.
That dude, Dead Presidents.
Oh, yeah,
He was like, man, tell me about the Chris Rock. Tell me about Chris Tucker. Tell me about your kids, man. You see you got a wife on your phone. He's like, hey, man, look, I don't give a fuck about them. When I'm over here, I'm only thinking about over here. So I can make it back to them. I ain't thinking about my fucking wife or my fucking kids. Fuck them. You know?
Yeah, he was in the right spirit.
He was in the right spirit. Hey, Possible Recovery bring that movie out all the time, man. Because he was in the right spirit, man. He said, hey, man, I don't give a fuck about them. Fuck them. Because when I'm over here, I got to think about who the fuck trying to kill me. You know, that's why when he got back home, his daddy was like,
and that's the point, man. Being in this slocket, being in this truth, man, you gotta be focused. You know what I'm saying?
Focused.
You gotta have that focus on, man. Cause Satan, man, he be walking around, man, like a roaring lion, man, seeing who can sift. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it's a day-to-day walk, man. You gonna be tried every single day, man. You know, Satan like to come in and mess with your mind, man. Fuck with your mind and mess with your emotions, man. And that's just the spirit of the Lord, man. Hey, the Lord just trying you, man. And if you ain't built up for this, man, you gonna fall out, man. You gonna get sifted right out to the side, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta get built up in the spirit, man, day by day, man. You gotta stay in the spirit, man. You gotta get built up, spiritually exercised, man.
That's right.
Every single day.
Repetition.
Repetition. You got, matter of fact, before you start your day, man, if you ain't acknowledging Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, you going off. Because, hey, the Lord